意志を両手に歩み出せ君を色とりどりの運命膝をついてもくじけない傷は癒える闇に飲まれてもがいても火の粉振り払って自由に舞えウィンドブルームと叶うから教えてよ果てなき日々を乗り越え山の向こうへ走り出せ君を追って届かず消えるこの声去りゆく後は薄らいで君を思うつかも光と大輪の時が流れても自由の中未知の世界へと旅の果てでもまた光と大輪を君が振り向いた旅の中出会えた奇跡よ道の果てでまたSometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means. Can't see the scene ahead's blurry, but we still must pursue the dream. Travel through the heights and shallows, put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your last trace. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know it's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear the road not taken. The honor is our problem. Tomorrow, gentle and good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the greetings of the breeze. Will there be bright day? Please help
I brought all the stuff over, Coach. What's next?
All right,
I'll help you. These things can get pretty heavy.
Nah, I got this. These muscles aren't just for show, you know.
Fine, as long as you don't wind up too sore to move tomorrow.
Just prepare to be amazed. What?
Ian-san! We were just about to ask you the same thing! Of course! We're also here to help. Let's go!
You're here, Ian-san.
Cold. I'm drowning! And there's something in the water!
He's on the ground, but it almost looks...
The abyss. The abyss is coming. There are eyes in my hands, and hands in my stomach. And my stomach is full of teeth. It ate all of you. It's coming for me too.
But we haven't been eaten. We're ready.
Monstrous beasts! How did you get in here?
As you can see, their mental state is quite poor. They went missing after the battle. We found them in the wilderness in the days that followed. We found them unconscious in areas corrupted by abyssal tumors. According to the chief of the Masters of the Nightwind, we've never seen the effects this heightened before. But
The soy sauce?
it's the abyssal monster that appeared in the sky not too long ago.
Oh, that giant black ball?
True, it poses no threat to us now, but whatever wound it inflicted on these warriors still endures. There was some mention of a treatment from several hundred years ago.
Right! You can purify abyssal power. It didn't work?
That must mean purifying the abyssal power within them still isn't enough.
So, what can we do now?
Come back to me, Gogeta. Please, don't.
We beat Gasoithoth!
What is it, Ian-san?
But,
Are you sure about that?
Wait, we haven't seen Chaska.
She's busy clearing out the remaining monsters and She was the one who brought Atoko back from the wilderness.
Wind Strider. Tch, tch.
So dark.
Huh?
Like underwater. Where is it?
It's working!
Is someone there? Please save me. No. No, wait. You have to leave this place. The water's too deep. You won't make it. No. Please, Duarte.
Oh no, it's not.
The wind knows it.
My friend. Duarte. Duarte was the name of Otoko's He dove deep into the water and used all his strength to carry Otoko back to the surface. It was pretty touch and go, but both of them Well, you see, Duarte died 4 years ago during an abyss invasion. He was a bit on the smaller side, but... Well, hold on. What are you planning? No problem.
Bring it! Giddy up!
We're back!
Duarte? How did you get here?
It's working!
That hurt. Duarte, you have to get out of here. There's something... You sense it, don't you? Still. Hearing you make that noise reminds me of our first... You're gonna carry me out of here just like last time. Over a decade later, and once we're out of here, let's split a huge portion. We're almost at the surface. No. Duarte? Wait, you're not Duarte. How did I get here? Who are you people?
Toko!
He's Kaylee. What's going on? All I remember is the battle against the Abyss and... You went through all that for me? Thank you.
Let's fly. Yeah! It's coming for me. It's gonna... It's no use. It will devour everyone.
Maybe it's just Paimon, but she can talk to us, but nothing she says.
Ion-san, I heard you cured a Toko? I'm so I think you're onto something. The Kochita doesn't like it when people talk about her past. Ion-san. Then, what about people destined to be... When Kochita was little, she was only 11 or 12 at the time. Kochita trained hard to become a warrior.
But isn't Kochita one of the warriors who fought?
Yes, we did. You see, by the time the guards rushed to the scene, and the Abyss monster dead at her, she became a completely different person after. We all thought she overcame the trauma, and we...
How can we help her?
Quali?
Quali, what are you doing with that weapon?
Show me the monster that hurt you. I'll make it pay. I'm going to protect you this time.
Calm down, Quali.
I can do it. I don't care what it takes.
Family? If Quali goes to battle, I can't let that happen. But it's useless. No one can beat, but I'm no warrior. I'm just Kochita. Fight it. What?
Try checking the mountains to the north. A few fled and I dispatched a team to clear them out. So most...
There's no turning back.
I'm coming too. I'm not letting my sister fail.
Be careful out there.
Couldn't transcend.
You were the ones who killed them! As a kid, I thought but I can still see the image of them collapsed at my feet that night. The raging fire, the smoke, the smell of blood. They told me to run, and I could see the fear in their eyes. I've been running from my fears ever since. But why didn't my parents?
You can do it!
Because of our family. When you have someone to protect, there's no backing down. No matter what. do this. Go away! Where are the rest? Where are they hiding? That's impossible. They were... No. Wait.
She's back to normal!
Kuchita!
What just happened? That is... I've always envied warriors who don't get...
Even though we're both scared of monsters?
Is that so? Then I'll look forward. I finally feel like myself again. I think I'll rest here for a bit.
I'll keep you company. I'll fight by your side until every last monster is gone.
That's very brave of you.
Atoko's all better. Did you hear?
Really?
Yes, really. It's...
I see. So all those rumors about the
Kuchita's getting better too.
Koichi, give me a hand for a sec.
Yeah, honestly, Paimon was... We only found a solution this time because you kept your cool... Whoa, you're right. That sounds like something Paimon could do, but... Oh, well, when you put it that way, you're amazing, Ansan. You...
Hyun-san, bad news. Oh.
How's Okotland?
What are you doing, Okotland? Wake up!
Don't you recognize us, my boy?
The Abyss monsters are everywhere. They've taken over the tribe. No corner is... Did we lose the battle? No. It's pointless to think about that now. A warrior...
Careful! He's not himself! Okotland!
So, he thinks we're Abyss monsters? Hey, it's okay! We're not the bad...
Wretched Abyss! Get out of my tribe!
Mom, Dad are gone.
Please, son, you've got to stop. You can't keep going like this.
Wretched monsters.
Give me my family! Look, Okotland! That's your father! He's standing right in front of... Get out of my home! I'll never forgive you!
Are you alright, sir?
Please, don't hurt my son.
calling us monsters.
Abyssal corrosion syndrome. 500 years later, and it's resurfaced again.
Huh? That voice!
Direct contact with high concentrations of abyssal power causes irreversible the exact presentation will vary according to trauma level. Some will suffer from superficial hallucinations and maintain the capacity to perceive the outside world. In such cases, verbal and physical interaction can be used to break through the hallucination. However, there are also those who are so far gone, entrenched in hallucinations so deep, that medical intervention is the only option. That's why we developed the Drought of Lucidity.
The draft of lucidity?
It's a kind of medicine that can dispel the psychological impact of the Abyss. The treatment comes with severe side effects, including chronic migraines for the rest of the patient's life. So, it's reserved for the worst cases. This man is a devoted warrior, one not easily swayed from battle. That is precisely why it's so difficult to pull him out of this hallucination. If you trust me to be true to my word, give him this.
Wretched monsters! Setting up an ambush! Give me your word. Hurry! He's...
Please, give him the draft. My son thinks he's alone in this world. In his mind, all his family and
monsters! What's going on? My head hurts.
It's all right, my boy. It was just... Let's go home. You need a good night's sleep. But first, I want to thank...
For... Just... Capitano is fine.
I owe you more than words can say. Mr. Time to go, son. Can you stand?
Thank goodness everything turned out all right.
Think nothing of it. I agreed to offer you my aid, so this is merely a part of that duty. Besides, I care deeply about this land.
Right! When we were with Mavuika, you told us you and your soldiers defended Natlan against the Abyss 500 years ago.
That's right. My desire to protect this nation remains unchanged. When my platoon arrived in Natland 500 years ago, like you, we were true outlanders. But as time passed, I encountered the people of this land and witnessed their desperate struggle against the Abyss. Though many of the warriors were rash and inexperienced, they were steadfast and fearless in battle, willing to do anything to protect their fellow citizens, oftentimes with complete disregard for their own survival. Just as I fought for the glory of Conria, they fought for the survival of their nation. We happened to share a common enemy, so I decided to offer my aid. We fought side by side to the very end. I traveled to many places after that, but I never forgot this land. Even now, my work in Natlan remains unfinished. It may seem difficult to understand, but the reason is really quite simple. That name carries with it the glory of my homeland and the honor of Natlan. Yet, I failed to bring my soldiers home. And I failed to help Natlan defeat the Abyss.
But that's not your fault. The Abyss is way stronger than any of us imagined.
You need not comfort me. I am no longer who I once was. Let the events of the past continue to collect dust in the annals of history. I will continue to help Natlan in my own way.
Like, with the draft of lucidity? Who knew you could make medicine? Were you a doctor before?
The drought was Guthred's invention. He was a respected military doctor, as well as my trusted second-in-command. We faced a similar situation to what you witnessed today. The endless battles against the Abyss triggered delusions among the soldiers, to the point where some attempted to kill each other. In order to develop a treatment as fast as possible, Guthred used himself as a test subject. He passed away shortly after the drought was complete. That's who he was. Unrelenting in his pursuits. No matter the cost, no matter the sacrifice. In the end, he even gave himself up for a chance of success. I'm sure he would be pleased his creation aids people, even now. The Abyss has wrought enough suffering on this land. I sincerely hope this war will end soon.
Stop worrying about other people's survival, about their losses and sacrifices. You just need to win. That must be why I've returned. For this moment. Please finish what you set out to do, Commander.
You're more perceptive than I imagined. However, some things are better kept secret for now. We may be working together, but our goals are not entirely aligned.
What's with the secrets all of a sudden? I'm starting to think we should be more careful around you.
I do not mean to jeopardize the trust between us. I simply prefer to keep this to myself, because it's a personal matter. All I can tell you is this. Natlan may have survived the worst of the crisis, but the souls of this land are still not at peace. And that is why my work is not yet done.
Well, if it's personal, then we'll just have to trust you.
If you have other questions, I'm willing to answer them.
Wait, like, Paimon wants to know how you eat with the mask. Anything you want to ask, Traveler?
Natlan must pay the price for Mavuika's use of the Ruler of Death's power. That price is death. And only Mavuika's death can clear the debt. Even now that the war's over and the threat to Natlan is gone, it looks like that death is still set in stone.
In the garden cultivated by the gods, flowers and weeds grow side by side. When the weeds compete for nutrients in the soil, the gardener intervenes to inhibit their growth. I'm not one to pass judgment based on my own standard of right and wrong. But it is an undeniable fact that she is responsible for my suffering, as well as that of my people. If that explanation is too difficult to understand, allow me to show you exactly what I mean. The ruler of death can freely define the form of death, or grant immortality to anyone she desires. Her power is a rule in and of itself. Faced with such an overwhelming level of power, it can feel hopeless to resist. But I am of the belief that, in this world, no destiny is unchangeable, no death inevitable, and no rule unbreakable. So, before the final moment truly arrives, we must fight harder than ever.
Oh, did something happen?
This is a critical time for you, Trap. Best of luck to you all. Goodbye.
So in the end, the captain still hasn't told us his real goal. He kind of reminds Paimon of someone we met recently. Oh, right, the Lord of the Night! They just seem so tired, you know? Since they've both been alive for many centuries, do you think that's just what happens when you've been alive for too long? took your sweet wretched scoundrels! How dare you keep the almighty Dragon Lord, Kahulaha, waiting! Kneel before us and apologize, or we'll... Kanich, Kachina, Mualani? Woo, everyone's here! Reunited at last. I brought candy and cookies to share. Of course we missed you. Ooh, you brought Source Crackers too.
Ah, just in time, traveler. It's so stifling.
It's the same temperature outside. Anyway, how was the trip here?
Huh. To be honest, I also didn't expect this many people to show up. A third of this amount is more than enough for my plan. I need to ask them about you, gather their thoughts, and... Oh, you brought the Pilgrim's Chronicle. Okay. The progress looks good. We have enough...
Sorry I'm late.
Shaska showing up late for something?
I had to follow a group of monsters further than when I got back. I heard about what you did for my tribe.
Okay, let's save the pleasantries. All right, let me remind everyone what's going to happen. Your words will be recorded and...
Nope.
All right, then to start things off...
Hold on.
Oh, right. Traveler, Paimon, you...
Huh? But why?
I need people's true thoughts and feelings. It's much more difficult to express those feelings.
You're right. Just like when Paimon doesn't have enough more to pay for her meal, but she's too embarrassed to tell the travelers to... So basically you want us to...
Oh, don't worry. This shouldn't take long.
Everything Shilonen said made sense, but did you see Sweet Lolly's reaction? But staying out here anyway, you're gonna have an ancient name soon. You're right! If only Paimon could...
Well, looks like you're about to have that chance.
Shilonen? Is everything all set?
Almost. We're just missing one last...
But Paimon's not...
Oh, it doesn't matter. As a traveler's sorry, traveler. I just need to borrow... Paimon gave us a lot. Whew. And I mean a lot.
Well, we've been to 6 nations.
Here, you can have the Pilgrim's Chronicle back. And when the time comes, I will forge you an ancient name. I'll need the Pilgrim's Chronicle back when I'm ready to forge the name. I hope everything will go well. I swear. Even
What happens next? The next step of the plan's gonna be super awesome.
We just got a message from Mavuika. She says to meet her at the Speaker's Chamber tomorrow. Does that mean your ancient name is ready to be forged? Let's get some good rest today. We need to be at our best for this special moment.
Yeah.
Huh? What's that sound? Seems like it's coming from that bridge. Oh no! Why is she crying? Should we go check on her?
I'd leave her be. The warriors of the Flower Feather Clan are a proud bunch who never showed.
Oh, Chaska?
Good to see you again, Traveler and Paimon. Before we carry on, let's get a little.
So, that girl on the bridge, Koyer, you said?
Don't worry. That's exactly why I'm here. I doubt it'll come to that, though. She's a fighter. A warrior and, well, in the Flower Feather Clan, there's an elite, but it's an extremely selective squad. Koyer has spent years training for her most recent attempt. But sometimes, after multiple failed attempts they resolve to quit trying for good. We call...
Do they get expelled from the...
What? No, of course not. We have a saying. Just as the Kugas, this hits even harder in the wake of the war. Besides, until then, all we can do...
Ah, okay.
Well, from the sound of her whistling, her confidence has been serious. Yeah. People from my tribe call to... But the Kugasaurus are an even prouder bunch than our war... First she failed the trial, and now she's struggling to eat...
Surely there must be something we can...
That's very kind of you. Koyer's flying skills... I'm going to lay low nearby. Just...
Koyer still isn't giving up, even though Chaska said that she had... What if we could... Probably doesn't understand what we're saying. Whoops! Sorry! No offense.
You there! You dare disrespect our Oh, you mean... Oh, I see. Sorry, my mistake. Some introductions are in order. I am Kaholam, and this is our Iktomisor
Whoa, that's quite a...
In truth, we usually go with Elder Tlapo for short. You're welcome to do the same. Ah, I assume you're referring... Elder Tlapo has been alive for... But one thing I can say for sure...
What sort of task?
If it's all right with you, Very well. Then please. You can use this scroll to go directly to the obsidian altar, where the... Don't worry, it's just one of the many...
Whoa, what was that just now?
One of the routine duties of a priest. The chief is just over there. Please.
Well, the Masters of the Night Wind are definitely living up to their reputation.
All right. I've told the chief why we're here.
So, you two are the appointed one.
So tall.
Unusually so. Yes?
Oh, no, of course not. Sorry, Paimon just
Ah, yes. Koholum told throughout our history, only members of the...
Really?
Allow me to explain. Our tribe, not just our own, it is a tradition we have observed. However, when a mate, and these scrolls can only be woke when the Iktomasaur Elder senses a...
Whoa, so you...
Elder Tlapo sensed a lay...
Okay, but just so you're...
As a matter of fact, that does...
How come?
In the 200 years that...
Does that mean 200 years of major...
No. They also...
Man, this tribe gets more mysterious.
Yes, well, the notion that we have to rely on
Huh. That's pretty surprising.
but I am something of... I have dedicated my energies to...
Wow, that sounds great!
Sadly, only a small handful of events. By the time the next scroll weaver is...
So...
While I haven't gotten to the bottom of the matter precisely, it's nothing to be worried about. Simply a means of validating my... I can explain everything in... This garb is one of our important...
Oh...
Please, follow me. Do you see this scroll? If you... Today's test is, quite simply...
That's it?
I assure you, it's not as... But then, we will be no closer to solving this Good. Simply touch the...
Whoa, we really did get teleported. It seems like this place... Let's take a look around and see what we can find. There are so many woven scrolls here. Paimon remembers seeing some of them before in other tribes. They seem to record historical events. This one really stands out from the rest. For starters, it's the biggest of the... Yeah, you're right. Over there, something just flashed. Traveler, did you catch that? Oh, right. Paimon's with you. Looks like our ticket out of this place. We fought.
It is just as I thought. You are indeed capable of Yes.
Sure did.
This specific kind, it is a most mysterious color that most people can't. Yet there are those who are born.
You mean?
That space you just entered centuries ago. A great shaman by the name of Huitzilin. It exists to this day. And although I have not managed to decipher how it works, I haven't. Once someone is trapped inside, it is all but impossible for them to escape without outside help. Clearly.
Another secret power? Traveler, you still, having this ability doesn't change the fact that...
Don't worry about that. If my suspicions are correct, the dying process is also a little...
Cool, we'll follow...
Great! Then please use... We'll make a few sample pieces. If you agree to help, you can
Agreed, especially if there's a reward.
Given the stakes involved for our trial...
More works too. Anyway...
thankfully not. I've already... Your guide is waiting just outside.
石を両手に歩み出せ君を色とりどりの運命膝をついてもくじけない傷は癒える闇に飲まれてもがいても火の粉振り払って自由に舞えウィンドブルームと叶うから教えてよ果てなき日々を乗り越え山の向こうへ走り出せ君を届かず消えるこの声去りゆく後は薄らいで君を思うつかも光と大輪の時が流れても自由の中未知の世界へと旅の果てでも光と大輪を君が振り向いた旅の中出会えた奇跡よ道の果てでまたSometimes it's rainy, sometimes it's cloudy. That's what journey means. Can't see the scene ahead's blurry, but we still must pursue the dream. Travel through the heights and shallows, put on a sturdy shell to face the perils. I hear about your last trails. Love is shining bright in the deep night. Stand up to fight many times and know what's wrong or right. The scars will finally heal. Do not fear the road not taken. The outer is no problem. Do not go gentle in the good night. The day I wanna seize comes with the greetings of the breeze. Will there be bright day? Please somewhat alike. We are like two meteors that miss each other. We'll finally reunite to catch up with the sunlight, with the brightest fire. The memories softly touch my feet. The freedom I wanna seize takes me to an unknown place. At the journey's
Need me to come up with some for you?
I take it you're the ones appointed by Elder Talapo?
Yep.
Call me Toltec, the chief.
So the guy is somewhere in this cave, huh?
This is as far as I can take you.
Why
Kind of a long story. Many years ago. However, they didn't want anyone to see their work before it was completed. And so they sealed. To bypass the seal, you have to have.
Oh!
The strange thing is, our ancestor, since it was sealed off, the only person who's, according to her, but I digress.
So you're sure you don't want to...
I'll pass. I guess it's supposed to. Don't worry about me. Unlike our chief.
Fair enough. All right.
You two head on in.
Giddy up!
Looks like there's no way past. Maybe try the same thing as before? Hey, it worked! Let's head in and take a... This should be the place. That fruit Toltec mentioned should be the one on the wall. Now, the only question is, which ones do we pick? Well, go...
Time to go.
You saw something, right? Whatever it was, grab it. These guys' ancestors made. Do you think maybe there's more artwork for? Oh, no need. Paimon was just thinking aloud. Toltek's wait. Let's head back and meet up with Tol. We're back, and we found the ingredients for the
Sounds like you made it through this. It's getting late. Follow me.
Toltek has updated me on your progress.
Sure thing. Here's the stuff for the dock.
I see.
Got it.
Please come with. Take a look at this. It's a woven scroll made by one of our ancestors. Ah, this is the kind of thing we're trying to make.
Ooh.
The person depicted is the legend. She was especially skilled in the art of color. This scroll is a record of her deeds, and was most likely the work of her own hand. The quality is simply breathtaking. Sadly, since she passed away, all of our That's a...
Now, Paimon!
Bring out the samples. Now, as I mentioned, the dyeing process is a little complicated, but the pattern has already been sketched out on the sample. So, you just need to dye each block with the correct color. But you'll need to wait for the dye to fully soak in between. Ha ha ha! Good! The dye has taken to the fabric, and the pattern is crisp and clear.
Okay, final step. Did it work? Paimon doesn't see it.
Oh, that color isn't showing up. Oh, the dyeing has failed. No, your technique was flawless. You did everything exactly as instructed.
Then what went wrong?
It could...
Sorry, Paimon wishes we could do more to help.
I am the one who should be apologizing. I will, of course, honor my commitment to compensate you for your trouble, but I do hope you won't give up on this task.
Don't worry, we're not quit. Paimon does have a question, though. You said yourself you're all about change.
I think you perhaps misunderstood my philosophy, but that's okay. I can answer your question.
Oh, sure.
Cool. Look at this view. What do you think?
It's gorgeous!
Now,
Whoa, that grows...
in all the years since it is true that I seek to bring new life to this ancient tribe through change and reform. The foremost of these
Oh, that makes sense.
since the very beginnings. So, whatever it takes.
You're completely right. Paimon's sorry for what
It's quite all right. Then let us hope.
Navigating the world is a whole lot easier with a few different identities to choose from. Need me to come up with some for you?
I need to find time to send those Saurian relics for appraisal.
Good roll. All right, maybe I'll take one more day off and knock out the rest of the work once I'm feeling up to it.
Though our homeland has become a distant memory, the flames of war continue to rage. We have long shed the last of our blood. Stay strong, my soldiers. One day, I will deliver you to the place I promised.
Traveler? Did you have a nightmare last night? Paimon could hear you tossing and turning in your sleep. Maybe you're just nervous for the final battle? Just shake it off, Traveler.
Take it easy.
I see. If all goes well, 3 days should be more than enough to forge the name. You won't need to push back the plan.
Thank you. I'd say the sooner you can finish it, the better. I still need to announce the matter to everyone.
Don't worry. We should only need half a day. The Traveler has been in Natlan a while now. The Pilgrim's Chronicle should have enough records of her adventures.
Come in.
Hey, Mavuika! Oh, Shilonen and Sweet Lolly are here too! Hello!
We were just talking about you. I invited you here for 2 reasons. First, there's the Traveler's ancient name, which is ready to be forged.
Oh yeah! You need the Pilgrim's Chronicle, right? The device the Lord of the Night gave us?
Perfect. Could I take a look? Yep. Well, it looks good. This is definitely enough to work with. Usually the first step in forging an ancient name is performing a ceremony to extract memories from the ley lines. But since the Lord of the Night gave us this record, we can skip that part. Still, I've never used something like this before. This is an entirely new material for me, so I need to look into how the process might change.
I'll help you. My knowledge on the Lord of the Night and the Wyab might come in handy.
That brings me to the second matter. As you already know, once your ancient name is complete, we need to venture into the deepest part of the Night Kingdom. That will happen in 3 days' time.
3 days? So soon? Wait, but...
You're worried about the Traveler, aren't you?
Well, Paimon gave it a lot of thought, and Paimon's not very good at thinking or fighting to begin with. It's just... this plan could save countless lives. Paimon understands why people would want to be a part of something so important. But all this time, Paimon has barely left the Traveler's side. Not to mention, we all know this will be a super dangerous mission.
That's right. And as long as we win, the Ode of Resurrection will return us to this land. The Night Kingdom is a realm of souls and memories, where mental fortitude outweighs physical strength. All in Natlan are resolved to win this war. The sacred flame will connect us to their fighting spirit. We will do whatever it takes to win. So if you want to contribute, just cheer us on, alongside all the people of Natlan. For the Traveler, I'm sure your words of encouragement are among the most important.
The most important? Really? That's right! Overcoming dangers side by side, just like always! Alright, it's decided. Paimon will cheer the loudest out of everyone in Natlan!
It's less about volume and more about mental focus. but I get it. You're just trying to show how much you care.
Of course, this all depends on the successful completion of the ancient name. Otherwise, the Traveler will not join me. That is the condition.
Don't worry. I swear on the honor of my tribe, I will not fail. I know how important this is.
There's no time to lose. Let's go.
All right, everyone. When we meet again, it will be to deliver the ancient name.
Good luck, you two! 3 days, huh? What should we do in the meantime? We know you're still rebuilding, so is there anything we can do to help?
From what I've heard, the two of you have helped more than enough. You should take a well-deserved rest. Even if there are stray abyss monsters out there, our warriors can handle them. Don't worry.
Exactly! We can't take a break! We're adventurers! We gotta live up to the name! We still have a long journey ahead of us and so many places to go! The battle in 3 days is just another part of our adventure!
I see. In that case, just do what you think is best. This final battle is extremely important to me. The culmination of my life's work. Still, I think you've got the right idea. I'm also going to follow my heart. I plan on using these 3 days to calm my mind and work on a painting.
Oh, you know how to paint?
I just learned, actually. I hear it takes a lot of practice to get any good. It could be anything, though. What I really enjoy is the process of getting better at something through practice. It's how I relax. Of course, that's only what—
So that's how you relax. Well, it definitely seems like your style.
All right.
So, if Mavuika relaxes by working really hard... Oh, hello! Sorry,
There you are!
We made it!
Other than our plan almost falling, the preparations took longer than expected. We were so worried we—
Well, if you had...
Details! Anyway, come—
Hold on! Tell us what's going on first.
Oh yeah. Jumped the gun a bit there, didn't— Before the pilgrimage, we usually—
Ooh,
I knew that would pique your interest, Paimon. You can— Of course, there's not just meat, but also all kinds—
That sounds amazing! We're in! Well, the best adventurers know how to go with— Plus, it sounds like this feast is in your—
It's our fault for not telling you earlier.
It'll be super fun! Plus, yes, let's go eat! Huh? What's the holdup, Travel?
Huh?
Isn't she painting?
Is that okay? It's not like we prepared anything fancy. Well, I definitely wasn't expecting that suggestion. But we might as well then who's gonna be the one All of us, of course.
Come in. Oh, it's you four. Is there something you need?
We're here to invite you to the people of the Springs for a
Ah, I see.
Exactly. It's a plus. I always wanted to do.
That was my— Although, this—
So you'll come.
Of course, you don't need to turn this into some— I'll try my best to attend.
It's not like you're the type to pull—
True, but barbecue is best fresh.
Oh, yeah.
Don't worry. I'll jump in.
No need. I can take— I don't need—
Then let's go together.
Take it easy.
Giddy up! Giddy up!
Ugh, you're kidding. Another one? But this is just a small... And again, I understand where the... Huh? Your hero...
We invited her. She agreed to come as a surprise.
Surprise is putting it lightly. Sorry. I'm happy you're here.
No apology necessary.
Well, I started spreading... But
That's our star Outlander's popularity for you. You're saying everyone's here?
Yep. The news about your impent... Plus, you were amazing in the recent battle. Basically, this whole thing is happening because...
Yeah, Mavuika and the Traveler are in this together. They both